Hello and welcome along to another episode of Robin and Jane in the Stalls. This week we've been to the Grand Opera House here in Belfast to catch the new show, the hilarious new comedy from Martin Lynch. It's called Thursdays with Elvis. But did it have us laughing like crazy in the stalls, Jane?
Well, here and there. It's quite interesting because you could say that Elvis has definitely entered the building with this particular show.
Yeah.
And he's entered the life of Lana, the heroine, the single mum, who features in Martin Lynch's new musical comedy, I guess we might as well call it. And she is looking at the groceries and what can she afford. She's doing the double. She's having a difficult time. I mean, there is what you might call a sprinkling of social conscience here. And yet there is humour. Now, the humour comes mainly from her best friend, one Miriam Magdalene, aka Maggie Muff, really, played by Caroline Curran. I mean, Maggie Muff.
She's
Muff,
Miriam this time. She's Miriam this time round. Yeah.
She's not Maggie Muff, and yet there is a wonderful remembrance of Maggie Muff in the performance. She quaffs Prosecco.
Yes.
She swears a lot.
Yes.
She bucks. She is supposedly religious, and if you believe that, you'll believe anything.
Exactly.
Frankly.
She belly dances on the kitchen table.
She belly dances on the kitchen table. She's bedded most of the elders in her church, married or not. And there are some great one-liners in it, aren't there? So yes, we do laugh, and we laugh at Miriam, and it is Miriam.
We
yes.
do, yeah. Now, I'm glad you mentioned the music there as well, because being somebody who loves music, the songs are timeless classics. You've got everything from the Ronettes, Be My Baby, Baby I Love You, to all the classic Elvis songs. You've got some Aretha Franklin, Love Letters, Kitty Lester. That song plays a big part in the show as well. And then you've got the Helen Reddy classic, I Am Woman, too.
You have. No, absolutely fabulous. And all I can say is RESPCT, to whoever chose the music, absolutely brilliant. We get Norman Bowman plays Elvis.
Yeah.
Now, this character, is he real? I mean, Elvis pops up in Lana's life in the most unexpected manner on Thursdays, hence the title Thursdays with Elvis. And he becomes her kind of life coach, I suppose you could say. And he directs her towards a musical career because it turns out, guess what? She has a voice, and a happy ending definitely beckons. And they duet some songs. Now, I wasn't totally convinced by Norman's voice. I think he's more the prince of the light tenor than the king.
He's a better performer, isn't he?
Honest,
you know, he's good at the hip shaking, and my God, the ladies,
the pelvic thrusting.
Oh, the ladies love those pelvic thrusts in the audience, didn't they?
They certainly did. And he interacts beautifully with the audience. And he also plays another character, Carl the socialist. As I said before, there is a sprinkling of social conscience here, and there are demos against the cuts. And Carl the socialist becomes the boyfriend briefly of Lana, but then it doesn't last. And, you know, men are all BASTARDS, as we know. And there was a long sequence which really didn't belong entirely in the play. I don't know, it was sort of stand-up or sit-down comedy with Miriam and Lana bemoaning their fate, you know, and drinking quite a lot.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, the other bit that I like is how Elvis's story is cleverly woven into it as well. It's not just all about Lana's life. She gets to question Elvis about his relationship with Priscilla, how he treated Priscilla, why she was so young when he first had a relationship with Priscilla, and then talks about his drug taking and all the rest of it. Is, you know.
Yes, she does. So we learn the dark side of Elvis, but still he's lovable, and he somehow gets away with it through good looks and the voice, I guess, the real Elvis. But yes, we do learn the dark side as well.
We must mention Orla Gormley, who plays the part of Lana, who's been in many things over the years, including that Sting production, The Last Ship. She was on tour with that. But what a soulful singing voice.
She has got a soulful singing voice. I rather liked it. No, she's good. And at the end, she becomes a chanteuse, and she's making some money. And life is good. I think when I come back to my theory about who Elvis is, I think he was the reincarnation or the reimagining of Lana's daddy, because she misses him tremendously. He exited at an early stage when she was young, and she blames the alcoholic mother for that. In fact, she's kind of a female Oedipus, you know, loving the daddy but blaming the mummy for everything.
And when you think about our lives here in Northern Ireland as well, a lot of people can relate to that. There'll be people sitting in that audience last night whose parents were massive Elvis fans as well.
Absolutely.
And that's probably the first records they ever heard was Elvis classics, so that they could probably relate to that storyline as well.
Absolutely, that's true. And the father was a devout fan and used to kind of parade around the room with his daughter on his shoulders and singing the songs. And that's rather delightful, actually, yes.
Exactly. Well, it is that time for us to make our final decisions now. As you know by now, we don't vote using the little star system. We use something relating to the show. And because it's Elvis, because it's Thursdays with Elvis, we got to go with the blue suede shoes.
Yes,
we have them on standby. So I'm going to start off with you, Jane. How many pairs of blue suede shoes for Thursdays with Elvis?
I think it's going to be 3 pairs of blue suede shoes.
Oh, well, I'm going to go one better than that because it actually is a great night out. Girls, if you want to take the girls for a few Prosecco's before it, go along, have a laugh. Caroline Curran, brilliant in it as well. You've seen her as Maggie Muff. You will love her as Miriam as well. So I'm going to go for 4 pairs of blue suede shoes.
Fair enough.
So there we go. So Thursdays with Elvis runs at the Grand Opera House here in Belfast until Saturday. If you've been to see it, we'd love to know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Jane? Let us know and we'll see you back in the stalls sometime very soon. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.